And we are back. Without Chris, but he's still taking a break.
It's okay. We're still leveling up anyway before we continue.
Yeah, I'll check what kind of perks there are for you, because I had to check too.
So for the viewers, I'll tell them what we've done. For the level ups for Bailey and Hazel, to make it easier, they've both taken the gifted perk. Sorry, the skilled perk.
What is your strength level?
My strength is 9.
Do you already have Barbarian?
I don't have Barbarian, so can I take that?
I would say take Barbarian, because requirement is level 4 plus, well, we just turned level 4.
Yeah.
Your physical damage resistance increases on all hit locations based on your strength. You do not gain this benefit while wearing power armor. So your strength, you said, was 9?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah,
Then
9.
you get +2 physical damage reduction on all your parts.
Cool. I'll take that then.
No,
Exactly, so the armored parts are +3 damage reduction then.
Cool. So I'll be able to kill
So-
things very quick.
You can kill things very quick and they can't hurt you that fast.
Like it. Yeah, I'll choose that one.
I'll add it for you.
Yeah, I think that's a good one for you. Because you are kind of the barbarian of the group.
So it's +1 damage resistance to all armored parts.
No, +2, because he has a strength of 9.
+2?
Yeah.
Wow. So all armored parts, yeah?
No,
No?
on all body parts.
On all body parts.
Barbarian, yeah, strength if you have a strength of 9 to 10, it's +2 physical damage reduction on all hit locations. And since he has 2 hit locations that are armored with a +1 DR, those are in total +3 for 3 DR.
Yeah, so it just adds +2 to everything. So he's got 3 on his armored parts and 2 on his unarmored.
Exactly.
Nice, that's a nice perk.
Yeah, it is, and it only has 1 ring. But it gives you damage resistance on all hit locations based on your strength. So if you had more than 10, so if you had a strength of 11 plus, you would get +3 physical damage reduction.
Like it.
Okay.
And I presume that'll do it automatic, right? I don't need to do all this, right? The perk just adds everything on, I presume.
I don't know, you have to add it.
I'll add that for you, mate. I don't mind.
I have to do that too.
We're doing the level up.
Oh, okay.
Chris, have you got any idea what perk you're taking?
Yeah, Barbarian.
I just took...
Are you taking that as well? Have you got a strength? You've not got a strength at 9. Shut up.
Oh, his strength is 6.
Then you can't take it.
Do I need a strength of 9? That's...
No, you need a strength of 7.
I thought it was just level 4. Well, I couldn't do that.
No,
You need to be level 4 and a strength of 7 or higher. So you are not able to take Barbarian.
There you go.
What if I put my strength up to 7?
How do you do that?
Do we not put a thing in?
No, you've got skill up, not a stat.
Oh, skill.
There is a, I believe there is a perk that can raise one of your special.
Then I need to win.
Let's see that.
Anyway.
I believe it is not skill, but
Intense training. Increase any special
Training?
attribute by 1 rank. Yeah, intense training it's called.
intense training.
Intense training.
When are you going to get that spy guy?
Yeah, intense training. Increase any one special attribute by 1 rank. And the requirement for that is level 2, so you can do that.
Yeah, you could do intense training if you wanted, Chris. That puts a special up.
But you can get the flirty one. There's like sex bomb or something.
Yeah, you have high charisma, right?
You want to be like sexy and flirt with people.
Yeah, I believe that's what was it again? You have Scoundrel, which is a fun one. You need a charisma of 7. When you make a charisma speech test to convince someone of a lie, you may ignore the first complication you roll, which is always good.
Isn't the one that you can get more money? I'm sure there's one where you can get more
Yeah,
money,
top
right?
collector.
Why don't you get that one? Because you love money.
The Lady Killer.
Oh, yeah, Lady Killer.
Black Widow for the ladies and Lady Killer for the men. You need a charisma of 6. When you tell a charisma-based skill to influence a character of the chosen gender, you may reroll 1d20. In addition, your test inflicts +1 damage, additional damage against characters of the chosen gender. So that's also a fun one.
Does the dog get one? Because the dog leveled up, right?
Dog doesn't
Boo.
level up.
Does the dog
Oh,
not level up?
no.
Does he not get like
Ability.
He like did so much for the team.
I'm afraid he does not level
And
up.
I'm gonna put his level up because it won't change anything, will it? It's more just so he knows that he's leveled up. It's not gonna change anything on the sheet, is
He
it?
might get an extra hit point.
I'm not sure if it does. Let me see his sheet.
Because it says level 4. I'm gonna put up to level 4 because then he knows that he's level
Let's put him up to
4.
level 4 and see what it does. Let's put it up for
I don't think-
funsies, Martin.
Yeah,
I don't think it's done
yeah,
yet.
I'm looking it up.
It doesn't seem to have done anything automatically onto my sheet apart from
Animal
just...
Plan. No.
I'll take Iron Fist.
You're taking Iron Fist,
Mm.
Chris. Let me see Iron Fist. Your unarmed attacks inflict +1 damage. That includes a knuckle duster unarmed, doesn't it?
It doesn't level up, nope.
Oh well. We'll put it up to 4 so it feels better, man. That's fine.
Yeah, it makes me...
It doesn't feel left out. Okay, so at rank 1, your armed attacks inflict +1 damage. Nice, okay. +1 dice. Nice. I don't know if you can manually add that, the 1 to your unarmed attack and to your knuckles, maybe? Maybe you can.
The Wasteland. Oh wait, there. When increasing the level of an NPC, perform the following step: increase NPC's attributes, adds +1 to one of the NPC's attributes for every odd numbered level it gains, and adjust derived stats like melee damage, hit points, and carry weight accordingly. For characters, add +1 to one of their skills for each level gained. For creatures, add 1 damage die to the damage of one attack the creature makes for every 2 levels it gains. And add +1 to one type of damage resistance on all locations for every 2 levels it gains. But other than that, it doesn't do anything. So you are able to level him up, but you can only increase attributes for every odd number level, which would now be 2 then. And you add 1 health point for each level the NPC gains. If we didn't do that already in the other levels, you can still add them, I would say, retroactively, but that's up to Oliver.
For the dog, you mean?
Yeah.
Let's give
And
him
you
2 more
can
hit
add
points.
2 damage dice to 1 attack, or 1 damage die to 2 attacks, because for every 2 levels it gains a damage
Okay.
die.
I'll put his damage dice up to 5 then. I gave him 2 hit
Cool.
points to be generous, and I put his damage dice up to 5. Nice one, Skoon.
Like it.
Just had to look up on a
Did you, put one
different
of his, did you say you
page.
put one of your skills up for every 2 levels as well?
His attributes. So his special.
Oh, his special goes up.
A creature doesn't have skills.
Yeah, well, it does. It's got melee, guns, and other. This dog.
Yeah, but it's apparently only for characters that get the skill upgrade, and creatures get only
So yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm happy the dog's got more badass.
I'll put his body up from 5 to 6 then. Because he has body and mind only.
So just so that I know that I've done everything,
Yep.
1 skill, 1 perk,
1 skill, 1 perk, and 1 hit point.
and 1 hit point.
If you put your level up, the actual number should put your hit points thing up.
Okay.
Everyone can
And we're
refresh
at
luck
full
as well.
health.
Yep, refresh luck as well.
Oh wait, I believe I haven't changed my level.
I did for you. I was in your sheet.
Oh yeah. Because I just changed all the things to leveling, but not the level itself. Yay!
I think we're
It's
done.
Diamond City.
Yeah. So before you rises what was once a great stadium to an ancient sports team. Now the stadium walls are reinforced with layer upon layer of rusted scrap metal to fortify the settlement within. Painted over the closed and barricaded gates of the city, on its metal wall is the sigil of the settlement, an outline of a white diamond with a smaller diamond painted at its centre. Rast wipes sweat from his forehead and breathes a deep sigh of relief. He looks around anxiously, then darts across the street to a call box set in the wall at the side of the gate. He presses a button, and a sharp hiss emits from the box, followed by a crackling sound. Rast speaks into the box. It's Dr. Rast. I came through and stayed here a while recently. My friends and I need a safe place to stay for a day or so. We have goods to trade. There's a long silence on the other end. Then, after a burst of static, a young man's voice echoes out of the box. Hot dog, Dr. Rast. Yeah, I remember you. All right, you and your friends stand back from the gate. Welcome to Diamond City. Somewhere on a nearby street. There's a...
And as a fun fact, this would be the Red Sox arena.
It is, yeah. Somewhere
Does
on
it's
a
in
nearby
Boston.
street, there's an explosion, the sound of gunfire and a wailing scream. But before you, the heavy metal gates slide upward on mechanical tracks, grinding loudly, opening the way for you to enter Diamond City. Now, I've got some more Diamond City artwork. In fact, one of them I did in a couple of them I did in the form of maps. So it's not an actual map, just a little artwork for us to sit on while we do this. Everyone see that? Did I move the players? Yeah.
Is this the bit from the TV show at the very start-ish? You know, where she goes to the... where she meets everyone at the
I
start?
don't think it's Diamond
Is this
City
like...
in the TV show, is it?
I thought it was the bit where she goes to like the little metal place with the shop and everything.
It's like that. Diamond City is very much like that settlement she goes to. Okay, so let me read some more. In fact, I could pull it up on screen there. I don't have to look down. Let me do that. Let me just see if I can find it here.
The TV show's set in the Mojave Wasteland.
Aye, Fallout 4 country. Sorry, New Vegas country.
It's Vegas.
Yeah, New Vegas.
Well, the TV show now.
Mm-hmm.
The Fallout TV series.
Yeah, Vegas.
It is now going to New Vegas.
Yeah, but it's in the
Season
Mojave
2 will be
Desert.
in New Vegas.
Yeah, it's set in the Mojave Desert, Fallout the TV show.
Yeah,
So it's a
but it
settlement
is
there
now
somewhere.
going to New Vegas
Is it not?
because the last episode ends with a overview of
Is
New
it not-
Vegas.
It's Klamath or something she goes to, I think, if I remember correctly. Anyway, as the first minutes of twilight touch the evening sky, you enter Diamond City. Known in the Commonwealth as the Great Green Jewel, this fortified city is built out of the bones of Fenway Park, once the home to the Boston Red Sox. Indeed, soon, before the Great War. Its walls are painted a distinctive green and are aglow with the light of neon signs and hanging lamps. Armed guards wander the settlement, adorned in baseball jerseys, umpires' pads and baseball helmets. An energetic young man wearing the uniform of Diamond City Security leads you through the central stands and down towards the city below. A cluttered stretch of ramshackle buildings, homes and shops made from scrap metal. Up above, he points out, the wealthiest residents live in the properties built into the old stadium's upper stands, while the poorer residents strive to make a modest living on the busy and bustling field below. Dr. Rast removes his gas mask, breathes in a deep breath and smiles. He tucks the mask at his side and turns to say, Diamond City, it's One of a kind. I'll see about getting us a place to stay for the night. If you're exploring the city or visiting the shops, see what you can learn about Micah and this Clements person. And when you're ready, you'll find me at the Dugout Inn. And with that, Rast turns and vanishes into the crowd of peddlers, settlers, and scavengers that roam the city streets. You are now free to explore Diamond City. I will give you a list of some interesting locations in a second.
Even though my character wouldn't know, but I'm almost thinking of going to Valentine's private investigator office just to see if he is there from Fallout 4.
So, for this section, we're going to say that Hazel and Bailey go off and do their own exploring within the city, and they'll meet you when you meet Dr. Rast, when you're ready to go back and meet him at the Dugout Inn. They'll meet you at that point, so we don't have to worry about dragging a couple of NPCs around. Well, Dr. Rast isn't here as well.
Already healed, right?
Sorry?
I was already repaired.
Yeah, you're all repaired. You're all repaired and healed.
Okay.
So you've got lots of meaningful locations within Diamond City. I'll list just a few of them before you decide to go. In fact, there's some more artwork I want to show you. So there's this. Yeah, there's another one. Let's see this one. Show you to that one. Sorry, that was this one, wasn't it? I'll show you this one as well. It's a nice statue. You see both those artworks, yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, so a few...
Already made them bigger to show for the people at home.
Nice. So a few locations. Now, you're from here, Happy, so you can be able to tell your friends about some meaningful locations, shops and such. There's the chapel construction site. So near the
What I've heard from people before we went here is like, yeah, there's that place, and don't do that because they know me. And I owe them money.
So you see, the first thing you see as you're going by, because it's near the entrance to the city, is an unfinished mess of metal beams, an assortment of different scrap panels and equipment. This is the chapel construction site. This is where they're building a chapel, and there's a sign hanging from the empty door and frame. It says, "Tap house tonight. First rounds on me. Clements." So that's the first thing you see. It's very much of importance because it's got a note from a man named Clements attached. Some shops that you know about and places are the Chemicare, which is where you can buy chemicals such as Buff Out and Mentats. There is the Colonial Tap House. It's where you can go for a drink. That is located within a large scrap metal structure surrounded by a... anyway, you'll find out if you go there. Other places are Commonwealth Weaponry, a small open storefront where you can buy guns and such. Diamond City Surplus is a store where you can buy all sorts of stuff, run by a shopkeeper, a Mr. Handy robot named Percy. Diamond City Radio is a radio station. There's the Dugout Inn, that's where Rast mentioned he would meet you when you're ready. There's Power Noodles, which is a place where you can get some fast food. And yeah, you've got a whole city. A whole city is that your fingertips? Is that your footsteps? What do you want to do, guys?
Yeah, I won't mind selling one of my guns, because I've got an extra gun, so I won't mind selling that.
What I'll do is I'll post that first bit about the chapel construction site into there so you can see it. And then I'll post the names of the other businesses that I mentioned. So we've got a reminder, there's Chemicare, the Colonial Tap House, Commonwealth Weaponry, and then if any of these take your fancy, we can do them first. You're saying you fancy what was it? You want to sell some extra guns, Martin?
Yeah, because I got an extra gun and I haven't got many caps, so yeah, I could do with some selling stuff first.
Okay. I'll just finish typing up the names of the locations, the meaningful locations or interesting locations. Okay.
Happy? Is there places happy you can't go?
Well, he's got a
This would be
disguise
foolish.
on. He's hoping that works, aren't you?
I mean,
I'm already in the fucking city, so like, I'm pretty much on guard.
But are your friends that
Are
stupid?
you
Are your friends that
are
stupid?
are you asking me about more info? Right. Okay. So I think because we're here, I think I should divulge a bit more.
Okay.
So I owe money to the casino, which is owned by gangsters. So some of these settlers may be in plain clothes, but they're not actually plainclothes people. They actually work for the Mafia. So just be careful who you talk to.
Okay. I presume we're saying this quietly, because now I'm going to be looking at everyone thinking they're a spy.
Yeah, and you're also a fucking 8-foot super mutant stumbling through the middle of fucking Diamond City, so if you could stay the fuck away from me, that would be great.
There are
Like, I'm going to say, so you want me to give him a big hug?
No.
I'm putting him on my
It's bad enough
shoulders.
the
that I'm
local
a fucking
population.
Dweller walking through here.
The local
but you're
population of
an
Diamond
8-foot
City
fucking-
responds very differently to people they know and people they do not know. Any human PCs that are known to Diamond City automatically reduce the difficulty of any charisma test involving locals that are not unfriendly to them, Chris, by 2 to a minimum of 0. So, unless it's somebody that you're unfriendly with, Chris, anyone in Diamond City, if you've got any charisma tests, you reduce 2 difficulty. At the same time, many residents are frightened, uneasy, or even somewhat hostile towards ghouls and super mutants. And the GM can choose to add 1 to the difficulty of any charisma test involving locals who may react negatively to ghouls or super mutants being present during conversation. Even
What
if
does it
those
say about
PCs are
dogs?
not making the
What does it
test
say about
themselves.
What does it say about dogs? Because some people like them and some people don't. So I reckon.
Yeah, but you have a mutant dog.
No mention of dogs, but a few people will eye up your dog as you go by and kind of lick their lips and go, tasty. I'll get the meat on that.
I'm gonna do the same to them if I walk past. Anyone who looks at my dog, there's a possibility I might eat them.
Oh, they
Which I
instantly
also
look
do.
away when you do that. Yeah, they don't like that one bit. People
So
hide.
basically, we're all fucked because we're all at dis. What about the robot? Is the robot neutral?
Yeah, yeah,
So the
it's
robot
neutral to
would be the
robots.
target. Okay.
So there would be very few people in the town who wouldn't be hostile towards me because I owe pretty much everyone money because I took loans from a lot of the local businesses. About the only place that I would have advantage would be the tap house. Because I would know people in there who would be scoundrels and scumbags like me. So that I would say, the likes of the stores and stuff, I don't think they would be very happy to see me, and I don't think I would want them to know who I was, because they might decide to leak that I'm here.
I want to go towards a store that has specific things for for robots. I want to see if I can upgrade my plating.
Okay, so you're looking for robot mods.
Yeah.
Okay, and where are you going to go for that? You're going to go to Diamond City Surplus, the main big store.
Okay. I don't know if I can get because we got 25 caps from the looting.
I took all those caps.
Yeah, exactly. I thought so.
I was the only person who searched the Malark you found. Fuck off.
Exactly. So I have 10 caps to try and get a upgrade. A mod. So yeah.
Have you got the...
Well,
You got the book that has the. Now I think I've got it over there, the Game Master's Guide that has the cost of armor mods for robots. Because I've got it, I think.
I would go to the Commonwealth weaponry as well, because can I mod my weapons that I already have and sell the ones that I have? That would be the only thing that I would want to do before I find Clements.
There are armor upgrades and all sorts of upgrades. Yeah. I've got the Game Master's toolkit. It's all in here. There's baton mods, sword mods. Yeah, there's mods for all sorts of weapons, Chris. Yeah, we get there and once we get there we can talk about that. For now, I'm gonna see if I can find robot mods. So if Skoon's character can upgrade himself. Excuse me.
I could even
I'll help
modify my
Skoon
flamer.
as long as it's not too expensive.
Sorry, Chris.
I'll help out Marvin as long as it's not too expensive. More as a peace kind of, don't fucking cut me up, you stupid robot.
Robot modules. Serrated plate. Robot armor, here we go. Armor type, there's all sorts. So you've got standard plating for any location. That doesn't have a cost. Mr. Gutsy plating, so yeah, that's what you are. You're a Mr. Well, you would use Mr. Gutsy plating, wouldn't you? You're a Mr. Handy.
Yeah, but Mr. Gutsy is a modified Mr. Handy, so...
Yeah, so...
You would go from a
Robot
Mr. Handy
armor.
to a Mr. Gutsy.
Yeah, I would say that the ones that would be available, because obviously some of these are quite fancy, I'm looking on this table, would be the... So you've got standard plating or standard Mr. Handy plating. You can add +1 to your optics for 10 caps, to your main body for 20 caps, to your arms for 10 caps, and to your thruster for 10 caps. And it gives you +1 and +1 physical and +1 energy. So for a total of 50 caps, you can do your whole body.
I'm looking here at a lot of robot armor types. I can even do a lot more because you also have you have primal plate, you have serrated
Yeah,
plate,
but I'm now thinking about availability though. Do you know what I mean?
Oh.
Like I'm thinking about that first 4 where you can get +1/+1. I would say they're common because it's factory armor. But the rest,
factory armor,
yeah, the rest might be more difficult to find, and I wouldn't say that they're going to have them in stock in the shop. I'd say to like walk in and buy it off the shelf. I'm going to let all the factory armor ones be available. The other ones, they're going to be rarer, I would say. Sound fair?
So you only have the factory armor.
What's the next one up? The primal plate and this. They're all +2. The next ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
Let's say when you get to the shop, we've not got to the shop yet, but let's say when you get to the shop, he's got all the factory armors, and we'll do some sort of roll to see if he's got the rarer ones, if you want.
Because the armor that I have now.
Yeah.
No, I believe because I have a physical damage resistance of 2.
An energy of none. Energy of 0. That's standard
so
plating.
I have standard plating only.
Yeah, you have standard plating, yeah.
And a formal hat.
And a formal hat, of course. So for 50 caps, you could put factory armor over your whole body.
Yeah, but I only have 10 caps.
So you could do one body part.
Yeah.
But Happy said he was going to help you out.
Did he?
Yeah.
I'll help you out.
Well, if I could get a full upgrade on plating.
Should we go to the weapon shop and talk about it then? Let's say you're going to the
Yeah.
weapon shop, yeah? The Commonwealth Weaponry is a small, open storefront with a counter in the centre manned by a fellow wearing dirty green army fatigues with dark complexion and well-groomed salt and pepper beard and hair. Behind him are several ammo boxes on display, a duffel bag full of guns, and a door. A well-stocked weapons workbench stretches along the right wall of the shop. The man's name, you would know happy, is Arturo Rodriguez. You can buy any ranged weapons and ammunition from Arturo by making a charisma and barter opposed test. If you succeed, it gives you a 10% reduction on prices listed in the equipment section of the Start Rules booklet, and a further 10% if you spend 2 action points. And if you suffer a complication, he won't sell to you again. So it depends. If you want to try and decrease prices with him, there's tests to do it, but it can cause problems if you get a complication. So let's say you arrive in the Commonwealth Weaponry. There's a little ding of a bell above the door as you go inside, and you see the scene that I've just described. The man looks, well, howdy strangers, can I help you?
Yes, I would like an upgrade for my plating.
Ah, Mr. Handy Robot. I've not seen one of you. I've not seen one of your model for a while. It's a nice condition. I see a couple of dings there, but oh
Why
yeah,
not?
yeah.
There's one just outside, running a store.
Let me see what I've got for you. Let me see. And he comes round and he gets a measuring tape. Yeah. I've got some standard armor plating that would fit you right enough. Yeah. And he'll go and he goes to a shelf and he pulls out a kind of briefcase. He opens it up and he shows you he's got each body part for a Mr. Handy. He's got them all ready made there. They would slide right onto you.
I'm also looking at something else because there is a possibility I'm checking. It might be interesting for me. Oh no, that's way too expensive. I was thinking maybe get a laser emitter. But that costs 69 platinum. 69.
69.
So what's the skill test to reduce
The
prices?
skill test to reduce the price was charisma barter. It says
Charisma bartering.
It says opposed test, so
Yeah.
I don't have stats for this guy. Unless, wait, do I? For a Commonwealth trader in here.
I have a rank in it, but I'm not that good at it because I only have a charisma of 7. So that
It's
would
okay,
be
you're using my money anyway.
There is a Commonwealth
Oh.
merchant in the characters for me to use, so it's charisma and barter. It's an opposed check, so I can roll against you.
2 successes.
2 successes. That was me that rolled 2 successes.
As well,
Can I could assist.
just to let you know, I have daring nature, so on a skill test, I can give you an AP for an extra D20, and as well I have scoundrel, so if I get a complication, it's ignored.
Okay. Well, you've got to get...
Yeah, the first one is ignored.
In order to get that price reduction, you've got to, it's a opposed barter, so you've got to roll barter and get better than 2 successes.
So
Then-
barter and then
Scroon could roll 1 dice because he's doing the assist.
one additional dice. So if he's assisting, is that 2?
No, he rolls
Or 1?
the assist dice because it goes on his skill. So
Okay.
you just roll barter, and then he can hit the assist button.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm putting an additional dice in for 1 AP.
Right. Okay.
I believe we still have some action points left. And I'll roll to assist.
Oh, I forgot to bring your action points over from the other thing.
Oh. I need to select a token. Where am I? There. Attribute is charisma. Nope.
Okay, well, you both got 2 successes, so I'm going to say you don't get the price reduction, but there's no price increase or anything either.
Yours says athletics charisma.
Yeah, I could only choose. I could only choose the attribute. I can't choose the other one. Yeah.
Anyway, you're going to get
Well,
standard price.
That I used quick roll. And I can choose attribute, charisma, skill, barter. Still no success.
Oh, guys, you're going to love this. Almost forgot about this. So, somebody make a charisma check with Arturo just to get him talking. Remember, Happy, you've got your difficulties reduced to 2 if he's not your enemy. Your difficulty's reduced by 2, so your difficulty's 0. Happy, if you want to do this, make a charisma check with him.
So we win, and so we already won.
How do I roll just charisma
Uh,
Just click on charisma on your character sheet.
charisma and speech. Sorry, charisma speech.
No, because then you get the speech tier bonus as well.
Yeah, I want a charisma speech bonus. But you've got
Oh.
difficulty 0. Okay, so that generates an action point. So you're up to 3. Right, okay. Now he's going to tell you a little story just while Marvin's looking at this armor. He's going to be talking to you, Happy. And he's going to tell you about during a recent scavenging trip. Several of his friends were gruesomely killed in a nearby sewer by a large mirelurk. He barely escaped himself. He's wanting justice for his friends, and he's offering 250 caps reward for anyone that can bring back proof that they killed the mirelurk and destroyed its nest.
We brought the Mirelurk meat, right?
I present them with one of the 5 Mirelurk, the Queen Mirelurk meat, and be like,
Did you also
mean
bring the
this?
eggs?
Mirelurk.
Somebody grabbed eggs. You grabbed eggs, didn't you, Tom Man?
I wanted the eggs, yeah.
If the PCs
I'm
give...
going outside. Tolman, my boy.
Can I
I'm
juggle
gonna get the 200 caps. Didn't fucking speak to you guys. You're fucking off admiring an armor, and he's playing with his unicorn.
Chris, if the PCs give Arturo proof that they killed the monster, he thanks you profusely, gives you your reward, 250 caps, and in the future, he gives you a permanent 10% discount on ammunition bought in his shop.
Oh, I've got the egg, so I'm gonna be like juggling them.
Yeah, so he's gonna be like, yeah, but that's just some Mirelurk meat. That could have been from a normal Mirelurk. I don't know that was that Mirelurk queen. You must show me some evidence that you were in a Mirelurk queen's nest. Surely. If you show him the eggs, he'll believe you.
Is Tolman standing right in front of the shop?
Where are you, Tommy? Are you inside the shop?
Shining his unicorn horn.
Yeah, I'm enjoying them. Yeah, I'd just be standing outside. I'm quite happy.
We have a friend of ours is here. He is a you might notice him. He is a mutant with a unicorn head on his. Oh, he's right out there, juggling the Milo eggs.
Is he? Right, okay.
He just said he wasn't juggling them, so.
Yeah, so he's going to be like, it's true, you really did. That's her, those are her eggs. here, and he pulls out. He goes into a safe and he unlocks a safe and he pulls out 250 caps, and they're spilling out his hands in excitement. And 10% discount in my store, 10% discount in my store, forever. They killed the bastard killed my friends, and it almost killed me. Almost took my leg off.
Wait, how good is my energy weapon? No, because I was thinking then maybe taking the laser thing as well, but I'm not as good at energy weapons as I am at the melee weapons. So
he hands you, Chris, Happy. He will hand you when he sees the eggs. He'll hand Happy 250 caps.
Yeah, I think if I want to share that out, or I'm going to just smash all the eggs. Then they need to share that money out between us three.
You're a fucking super mutant. You don't need caps.
I do. I need to get a full leotard. I've only got one arm. I want like full. You know, I whatever a
He's
leotard.
the other
and
half
you
of
put
his
the bits on
leotard,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, like, and I don't want a leotard. I want like a full outfit.
He wants a full
With arms
unitard.
and legs. Yeah. like
I'm afraid that we're in Diamond City and they aren't very accommodating for super mutants. I think you're probably just gonna have to kill someone who's wearing that and take it off them.
I'm gonna very gently just play with the side of your face of like, you wanna battle me, little boy? And like just rub his face where the mask is a little bit.
Oh, you threatening to expose him?
Like,
are we going to get something in game in fighting now?
I just want some clothes, and I think it's weird you want to keep me with more on show.
Right. Carlos or whatever your name is, do you sell any super mutant clothes?
Arturo.
No, I do not sell it. Oh yeah, he doesn't sell any.
No, okay.
I don't have anything in that's super mutant sized at the moment, but I'm a trader. I've got some friends in town. I could find something if there's something in particular you need. Just let me know, whatever it is. Whatever it is, I'll do for you guys.
I want one arm and 2 legs. That's all I need.
You want the other half of your unitard, right? Okay. Let me make a few. Let me talk to a few people. See if I can pull a few strings for you. Sure, anything.
And if he agrees, I'll give him one of the eggs because he just wanted to see the eggs. I'll give him an egg because you know.
Look, I'll get you what you need. I'm not interested in its eggs. I'm just so happy that it's dead. It killed my friends and it almost killed me. I'm just so happy that it's dead.
Alright, fair enough. It was like did offer you an egg.
So how much is the armor going to cost me for Isle Marvin here?
If he wanted to buy that set of armor that's sitting there, he can have that straight up for 50 caps. Done. Deal's done.
50 caps, right?
So that gives me a +2 on everything.
+1 on everything.
Yeah, because it's +2, but.
Yeah, it adds +1 to whatever you've got. Some physical and energy.
No, well, I have the basic armor, but I got the other one, which gives a +2. So the +1 goes away and gives a +2 that way. So it's will be 3 physical damage.
But this gives you +1 energy resistance as well on all parts.
Oh yeah.
So you get +1 energy resistance as well. You just so that's 50 caps straight up. You've bought him that armor, yeah. Now, because it's the right size and everything, it's ready made for a Mr. Handy. It all just kind of clicks into place. There's no like fitting time or anything. It all just goes presses on, and that's you instantly +1 better. Very nice. Now he also sells guns and gun mods and all sorts of stuff.
I need to change it in the gear. Which gear is it now?
Sorry.
The standard clothing is going away, and I'm getting the.
It was called factory armor.
Factory armor.
So it goes on top of your standard plate, and the standard plating's underneath it. This is a +1. Doesn't replace it. It goes on top of it.
Oops. So that's a energy. Yeah, it's a +1.
Also, apart from the primal plate, Scoon, anything else above primal plate you need an armor or perk to be able to have.
Yeah. But I don't. I checked if I could give myself robotics expert, so I could give myself perks, but I don't have enough intelligence.
He can tell you, and sew together for you, old tall man. Well, did you need 2 legs and another arm?
Mm-hmm.
For 45 caps, and give him 24 hours, he can make the rest of that. A piece that will slide on a leather thing that will be your other arm, and it'll be your 2 legs, and you can slide into that, and your whole body will be protected by +1. They can make you that for 45 caps if you want.
Okay, so if we use 40 of the group money that we got, and I can give 5.
Chris's face, the group money.
Yep.
I'm sorry, 40 of the group money.
Uh-huh.
Why? How much money do you have at the moment?
I've got 5, but I've got these 2 massive hands. Like,
that
and a dog.
sounds really unfortunate.
Oh, he's like,
really unfortunate.
tell you what, 5 caps and the dog. Yeah, that's a deal. Give me 5 caps and the dog.
I'm not giving him the dog. I meant like versus him. I'm just gonna tower over and I'll be like, I will shake you out for the money.
I ain't no scared of no super mutants. All I need to do is scream and the guards will come in here and you'll be gone.
He's got a point.
I'm gonna blow in his face, but not enough.
You need to remember that you're currently in a human settlement
In human time,
as a super mutant. And they are going to believe a human over a fucking super mutant. So calm your fucking balls.
Any human? Any human?
I will.
Any human?
I will. For this one time. But you owe me 50 caps.
But you're loaning him 40, but he's got to pay you back 50.
Yeah.
20% interest.
Yeah.
Business.
Business. I don't know if my character lies or not, but he just wants his full outfit, so he's like, yeah, it's fine.
The 24 hours is not going to be any good to you. Forget the 24 hours part. He says, he's like, he calls somebody from the back of his shop. And he gives them some instructions, like, give me half an hour and that'll be ready for you. Give me half an hour, that'll be ready for you.
Weird.
And you hear him shouting at a bunch of people in the back of the shop. Just because it's not going to be any good to you in 24 hours. In 24 hours, the scenario's finished. So I need to rethink that. In half an hour, it's done. So you can pass half an hour just looking around his shop easily. So by the time you leave his shop, you can have that, Martin. So you can now add +1 to physical resistance to the other body parts that aren't. Yeah. And that costs you 45 caps.
So it's only my head I have to worry about now.
Helmets are available.
Nah, I think I want to show my pretty face off, so I'll leave the head.
And your horn, of course.
You'd have to take your unicorn hat off.
Yeah.
If you put
Exactly.
on.
Nah, the head is fine. Cool. Done.
Anything else you guys fancy while you're in this kind of place?
Can I give Happy my extra gun? Because I'm like, you seem like a trustworthy person giving me that money. I'll give him my extra pipe gun to sell. Plus he's human, so he probably can sell it for something.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanna sell that pipe gun. So, I also want to sell my own pipe gun. So that would be 2 that I would sell. Now it says cost is 30.
Yeah.
Each, that's alright.
But yeah, he's a trader, so you don't get full price. How do we work this out?
Yeah.
What does he get? You get a percentage of that.
Is it like D&D where you get half of the original price?
Let's just make it half to make it easier then, yeah.
Yeah.
So you get back half whatever's in the book. Whatever it says for cost, you can get back half that when you sell it to this guy.
Okay.
What are you selling? 'Cause I've got it here. Pipe gun 30, yeah, so you get 15
gun.
back for a pipe gun.
And I'm selling 2, so let's say
Get 30
30
back.
then.
Yep.
I'm writing this all in chat, by the way, just so that it's canonical.
Yeah, okay. No, I like that, Chris. I like that. It's a good way to do it.
Are you literally volunteering to be the treasurer of the group? Like, no one ever wants
No
that
one ever does
position.
that,
It's literally like, it's my trait. My trait is I want all the fucking money. So anytime you guys get money, I want it. You know?
Yeah, because you have to pay someone back, otherwise they will blow your head off.
Yeah, exactly.
But they don't
It's
have to
true.
blow your head off. I could just buzzsaw it off.
Remember who bought you that armor, right? Just remember.
Is this your certain dominance by splashing the cash around, Chris?
Play nice, you know.
I thought that was a nice need bag to do that.
No. Do you know what? Let's see if there's a store around here that can maybe upgrade your manners chip or whatever you want to call it.
There
Maybe we
is
can
no
get you a
problem
little
with
bit of an
any of
upgrade.
my.
Would you like that, Marvin?
There are no problems in any of my chips.
Can I ask the guy if there's any like washing machine attachment for the robot? You know, so we can wash our clothes and stuff. Because that would be
You
useful.
wash?
Yeah, but now I've got full clothes. I might want to wash my outfit. I've never had like full arms and
A
legs
full outfit
coverage.
before.
Yeah, I want to look after this beauty. I'm not getting this dirty.
He's got the worst trucker tan ever. When he takes his clothes off, he's actually green on one half and like pink normal colour on the other half, because one half's exposed to this nuclear wasteland, the other half that's covered in clothes is just normal pink fleshy colour.
He's only sticking Newtons on the non-covered parts.
Now imagine your one half of your leotard was in black leather, and imagine this guy comes back with red leather, so you've now got this red and black 80s
Oh yeah, he looks
juxtaposition
cool.
of colours thing. Yeah, you look
I
like...
also want emblazoned on it. I love I heart humans. You know, so I look less threatening.
Right, okay, yeah, really
Yeah,
cool.
just
I'm gonna say it comes back with
people.
I heart humans on it.
Yeah.
And somewhere on this new card it says Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah, so you look like like a mutant Mr. Motivator.
Yeah, like it.
So one last thing that I do want. I don't know if you can do it in this, but could I put nails in the baseball bat?
Yeah, I'm sure there's mods for a baseball bat.
Yeah, there are.
Baseball bat mods.
And otherwise,
Spiked.
you should have taken the perk that I have, Piercing Strike.
Can you fix my baseball bat as well? Because mine got broke ages ago.
Yeah, he could fix your baseball bat for you. So a spiked baseball bat gains +1 damage and it gets piercing 1 if it didn't have it before, so it becomes a piercing 1 and it gets 1 more dice. It adds +1 to the weight, and it costs only 7 to do it. And you don't even need a blacksmith perk to do it. Anybody can put nails through a baseball bat.
Happy will you fix my baseball bat and buy me some nails for it as well?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 perks, 5 mods for a baseball bat.
Yep.
You have barbed, spiked, sharp, chain wrapped, and bladed. Barbed gives it piercing 1. The others give at least 1 damage die. The last 2 give 2 damage die, and spiked gives piercing 1, sharp gives persistent, and bladed gives also persistent.
Yeah, so spiked you can do yourself. You just need to go to someone with the blacksmith perk, Chris. It costs 7, so I assume that's just the cost of some nails.
Yeah, it's got +7, so that means the price for the baseball bat plus 7 on top of that. Wait, that might be a fun thing for me to do as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to add spiked on my baseball bat because I don't have piercing 2.
Yeah, so it costs you 7. It only costs you 7 to gain piercing 1 and have +1 damage dice on a baseball bat. So it becomes a spiked baseball bat. You change it to spiked baseball bat in your character sheet.
Yeah, and since I have the perk, weapon
The piercing 1 becomes
mod,
piercing 2 for you, doesn't it?
it will become a piercing 2. Yeah.
Nice.
Spiked, right? Yeah. Spiked baseball bat.
Right.
Special. Oh wait, weapon mods.
How much is a baseball bat? What? It's probably only fucking
I don't know how much an actual baseball bat costs.
inexpensive.
It's
I
6.
probably have it here.
7 for the mod.
Weapons. I don't actually. I don't. Oh, it's probably because I got it later on, didn't I?
What is it, baseball bat?
Aye, because it might
25?
it might just be easier to buy if I give.
Cost is 25 of a
cap.
baseball bat.
Oh fuck, that's pretty dear.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I already had one, mine was just broken.
Yeah, it's 25 for a
that's it.
baseball bat.
I was gonna say, could we just give the broken one and get like half price on that?
No, you get half price for a non-broken one. You can get quarter price for a broken one.
I just wanted mine fixed.
Yeah, no, you can have this guy. This guy will fix it for you for a cost of... it costs 7 caps to do a mod on it. Let's say he'll fix it and put the spikes through it for you. He'll turn it into a spiked one and fix it for 10 caps.
Okay, cool. I've got no
You'll
money.
take-
Right, so that's 17 caps, and you want one as well?
I'll play it myself. This one.
All right, okay, so.
Because I only have to pay the 7, because I already have a baseball bat. So I now have
7
3
for you.
caps left.
I've paid 5, so yeah, I just needed to borrow the other bit.
Okay.
I'm not writing down your guys' spending, I'm just writing down mine. Right,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
No.
Right, 30. I have to get a calculator out to do this one.
No, lucky for you, Windows has a calculator on it.
Oh, wow. It even has a button on the keyboard that automatically opens it, boy. Ugh.
Depends on what kind of keyboard you have, because mine doesn't.
I've just looked at it and it actually doesn't. I'm a liar.
I do have one keyboard that does have it, but doesn't work anymore.
Where do you think you'll go after the guns and ammo store? Just so that I've got an idea what to get ready next.
Probably gonna go to the bar, like.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't see any other points of interest really, you know, being that. Other than Diamond City Radio, if we don't find out what we need to know at the tap house, unless the super mutant wants to take a load of drugs, like that could be a thing.
Yeah. Nah, I wouldn't mind.
I think that would be more something if our ghoul is back, because ghouls, they can take drugs and
Oh, 100%. Like, he's probably lying in there right now, fucked up on his head with a load of jet, like.
yeah.
Although jet is illegal, so, you know, they probably don't sell that, but you see a ghoul walk into a store, you better be on fucking jet.
Yeah, but it's also maybe an idea to end it here.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking about how much more we can do in a session because we're getting close to the finishing time.
Have you
Yeah.
got anything that's easy for us to visit, and we could just do that if there's something you think would be easier to look
Nah,
around?
each one of these sites has got quite a bit of information to it. I'm going to save the rest of them for the next session. So we are exploring Diamond City. When we return,
Oh, can I buy like a? I guess it will make much difference, like a massive cloak to cover
Yeah.
my massive body. I don't think it's
Yeah,
gonna make much
yeah.
difference.
yeah,
I mean, they might think I'm just like really tall.
You don't have any money.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to cover myself so I don't look as conspicuous.
Well, you might have to go to a different store. That would be Diamond City Surplus, so we can maybe talk about
Well,
that in the next session.
And buy like a
You're
carpet to
fucking
put
8
down
foot
myself.
tall and green.
I'm really into fashion now after I got these clothes. I just want a little hoodie to cover myself up and then I'm done. Maybe a sun hat.
You're fucking 8 foot tall and green. You stick out like a literal sore thumb.
I will prepare the other points of interest for Diamond City for the next session. When we return in 2 weeks, it will be the last session. I'm absolutely sure of it now.